Yo, what's up people? My name is Enzo Alcantara and today we'll be talking about math. But before you stop playing this video, there is a catch to this. But before that, let me just look for my... Asan na ba yun? Yes. You left this in my bag again. Yeah, I borrowed your bag. Sorry. Sige, iwan mo lang dyan. Pang ilang beses na yan Sorry. Basta please, next time, just keep your things in your room. Sige. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I was just talking to myself. Yeah, where was I? Oh yeah! Photography. Arguably one of my most favorite hobbies ever. Why is this significant? Well, I will be showing you guys some simple math concepts that could be found in tangible things through the glass, or as I like to call them, the eyes of a lens. So what we're gonna be doing today is I'm gonna walk you guys through our house, garden, village, and we're just gonna take some good old photos. And the time right now is 12 a.m. and that's gonna be a big problem because we need a lot of good light to take a lot of good photos. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go to bed and I'll just see you guys in the morning. Probably about right now. So as I've mentioned, we will be talking a lot about math. But first, let's discuss symmetry. Symmetry is a bit easier to find in nature and in the artificially made because there's just something really eye-catching about it. So right now we are at the garden on the hunt for these hidden symmetries. So let's just get on with it. So what you guys witness is called translational symmetry, and it is seen in this leaf right here. You have an axis of symmetry at the center and you have some diagonal lines on the right. So imagine that the side on the right was reflected on the left, but the problem is the lines do not meet. So in translational symmetry, what happens is you shift one of the sides upwards, downwards, left, right without rotating it. Thus, we have some sort of asymmetry, which is really beautiful in nature. Like, wow, I feel like I want to eat this, but do not eat this. Don't eat it, don't eat it, don't eat it, don't eat it. Alright, what I just took a photo of is called reflectional symmetry, and this is one of the more straightforward and easy symmetries to find in nature because a lot of things have this sort of thing. So what we have is an axis of rotation and we have some things on the right side of it. Oops. What happens is just you reflect it on the other side. So what you have on the right is the same on the left. I don't know the biology stuff related to that, but it looks cool. So I'm taking photos of it, and that's what matters. Just looks cool. Alright, so what we're observing now is what we call radial symmetry, and we say that an object has radial symmetry if the points on it are uniformly situated around a point that serves as a center. So if we look at the yellow part of the flower, that is the center. So the petals are uniformly situated around the center. And we say that this 5-petaled flower is pentaradial in terms of symmetry. So we see another flower over there that has 4 petals. We call that one tetraradial. But yeah, that's essentially what radial symmetry is all about. Yeah, you will usually find that in flowers, but not all flowers. So from this flower, we do not observe any radial symmetry. I think I would classify this as reflectional symmetry because we can imagine an axis of symmetry at the center if we cut it in half. So yeah, not all flowers. Nope. 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 What you just saw is called the golden ratio, derived from the Fibonacci sequence. And I'm sure a lot of you guys already know what the golden ratio looks like. I know it's a bit harder to find compared to symmetry because symmetry is just in your face. But the golden ratio is something a bit more difficult to find because it takes a keen eye and a good sense of perspective. So let's just go try and find some. On the topic of functions, there are just so many things to choose from. So let's just go with, for the sake of this video, let's go with velocity. And what things have velocity? Cars, things that move, velocity. We're gonna be taking photos of moving cars. So as I was editing this part, I realized how stuttery I sounded, so I'm just gonna explain it right here. What I meant to explain to you guys was I will be using a camera technique which involves me panning the camera with the motion of the moving car. So the effect this gives is a nice crisp image of the car with still some visible motion blur at the background. So this helps us determine approximately the velocity at which the car was moving at. So I hope this helps. Let's just get back to the video. And that wraps up functions. And lastly, we'll be tackling projective geometry. But it's not as difficult as it sounds. Perspective photography is one of the most well-known styles in the photography world. And perspective is an application of projective geometry. So what are we gonna do now? What we're gonna do now is we will be searching for leading lines. Yes, very nice. Oh yeah, ratios, very important as well. Let's go find some. I almost forgot. And that's a wrap for this video. Now, how you guys want to apply these new concepts and information in your life is up to you. Like I said, it's your life. The world is your oyster, so go crazy. But the bottom line is, I hope you guys have a newfound understanding and appreciation towards photography. and of course mathematics, because that's what led us to talk about photography in the first place. So I'm wishing you guys the best in applying these new things in whatever field you associate yourself with. I guess I'll see you guys in some other stuff in the future. So take care.